I hate it. I hate it so bad. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong to that man. And I'm sure every girlfriend he's gonna be with, it's gonna be just a total, oh my God, look at how horrible she is. See, she's spreading nothing but lies. He's not doing that to me. I didn't think he was doing that to me either. I didn't think he was doing that to me either. Um, Adult film, Gina. No, he's gonna end up with a woman. 100%. He was already trying to get, like, when I had the military order of protection, he was already staying with a woman. He was staying with a woman that was like 500 pounds. Her name was Chloe. And she was told that he was crying every single night to her, saying that I was dead, that me and the kids died in a car accident. But I look back because he told me that he had a girlfriend named Heidi who died in a car accident. And then his friend just died of suicide, which there was no obituary or anything. This person didn't exist. He's nuts. Yeah. Oh no, he's more so into very petite women with no feminine features, like no breasts, no booties, no nothing, like very flat. He's also into trans women and men. He likes to be manhandled. That's a lot of his videos were being manhandled by big men. Oh, they will. They'll get the same treatment. Oh, I hate that. Why can't you say that? It's just like you can't talk about anything. Um, he does. He has major, but yeah, everyone believes that he's a sociopath. He's a diagnosed sociopath. He is nuts. He is nuts. Even my family, I should have listened to my family. My entire family said the same thing for years. I don't trust him. He's a psychopath or he's a sociopath. I don't trust that man at all. Why do you stay with him? I should have listened to my family because they. No, I'm thinking about making one eventually. I should because, it's hard because of the things that I talk about. So I should make a secondary account. Maybe I'll do that tonight or something. But it's tough. I don't know. It's tough. He wasn't always like this. He wasn't. He was kind. He was considerate. He was hardworking. He was sweet. Um, he was very he was soft and just he was a good man in the beginning. He was a very good man in the beginning. Well, I thought, he was silly like me. We had a lot of the same favorite foods and candies, and we liked the same things. And then things started to shift. Um, but I think he was mirroring me. Charlie, I don't even know anymore. I truly don't even know anymore what was fake and what was real. And I hate it. He was probably mirroring me 100%. I can get a pro bono one. I tried to talk to one, but I had to wait 6 months to be a resident. But I've been wanting just to sit down and actually talk to one. But when I called, they're like, "Oh yeah, you have to fill out the divorce paperwork at the county building." But it was it not non couldn't what it starts with a C. But I'm like, he's gonna fight this. Oh, non-contested. But he would fight it, so I can't fill out the non-contested one because it's gonna or contested or I can't remember. I'm not gonna say the state that I am just for to protect myself. But yeah, I want to call. But then the hard thing is what little money I'm getting right now from spousal support, it's helping me to stay afloat because once that ends, I'm not going to be able to afford rent. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do not know what I'm going to do. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun for me. I'm so angry at him. And he's off having his Best time of his life. Must be nice. Having girlfriends, everyone believing him, not having to worry about if the kids are fed, not having to worry about if the bills are paid because he's not paying for any. PFA here. I do have an order of protection. I do, Jody. I just don't get enough. I don't get paid nearly enough. Even in my field, I just like, because right now I'm not working in my field, because I needed a break because it's just mentally draining right now with everything that's going on. And I had a very triggering incident at work, and I had to put my 2 weeks notice in, and then I just picked up a job for now at Walmart overnights just so I don't have to really work with people on the aspect of really helping people, because I can't do it right now because I'm dealing with so much stuff of my own. Um, like my the therapist that I saw was surprised that I'm working with all the stuff that I'm getting through, but I'm like, what else am I supposed to do? Not have a paycheck? Like, I don't get child support. Yes, so I'm renting this house from my mom. My mom planned on getting a house to rent out, and luckily she didn't rent this house out yet, but she's right now for the next year, she's gonna do it under market value for me. So I'm paying like 14.50 for it a month, which is not bad, but she's gonna jump it up, and I'm like, Mom, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be able to pay for that. I'm struggling to pay for this now. I do. I have an order of protection, and I have a military order of protection. I have food stamps. I get $200, and then I don't like have like that lasts like a week, and then I don't get enough money really for anything to pay for groceries. But I'll figure it out. I literally, it's just, oh, yep. And that it feeds for a week, and they're like, oh well, because it's yeah, I know it's supposed to supplement your income. I work in community human services. I'm not looking for them to completely feed my kids, but I'm like, I don't even make enough to pay for groceries at the end of the month, because I have, because they don't count car insurance. Because I pay car insurance, I pay my electric bill is around $400 to $450 a month, because it's a very old house with drafty windows. I pay, a renter's insurance, uh, rent, gas. I pay for water, garbage, and it all adds up. And I'm like, and then, things for the kids for school, this and that. And I'm like, it all adds up. Toilet paper, shampoo. My kids go through so much shampoo. I don't know what they're doing. They can probably, all my credit cards are maxed out. They've been maxed out for a while. I can't even use credit cards. They're maxed. They are maxed. I can't even pay the minimum payment. They're so maxed. They are just completely maxed. Let's see here. Please apply for TANF if you haven't. I should look at it though. Yeah, the kids, so they get the free lunch and free breakfast. Then, my son was able to do shop with the cop. The school got him with that. Put the credit cards. Oh, so and that's the sucky thing too, Maggie. Most of the bills are under my name because he was too lazy to ever set anything up like the electric. Like, so we moved out of this one house. I didn't cancel the internet because I was too busy fleeing for my life. Because it's in my name, it's impacting my credit. What else? Braces. My daughter's braces were both on the account because I'm the first one on the account. I'm in charge of it. Or our car that is impounded because he got arrested and it's an impound. And guess who's in charge of that? Me, because my name is the first one on the title. And I'm like, he lives right next to the impound place. Why can't he be responsible for it? So they're like, oh, you need to pay this money, or, it's likely going to go to court. I'm like, well, then take me to court because I don't have the money. I go, I guess you could take that beater of a car. It's like a It's probably worth $500, and now it's like sitting in there thousands and thousands of dollars, but I can't pay for it because I have no money. So I'm like, sue me, because I'm like, I don't have the money to pay for it. Thank you for hurting me over and over again, Jordan. Thank you. So if you're watching, Jordan, thank you. Thank you. I love you so much. I wish they did that, Carly. Or Charlie. I wish I asked about that because it's tough this week. That's why I was already kind of on edge when I was going off on that one person that was attacking me. I'm not Kim. I'm not filing for Chapter 11 right now when I'm married, because that means it would cover for him. I'm not doing all the work for him. I'm so tired of having to do all the work for every fucking body. I'm tired. When I tell you I've done everything, this man did nothing. He didn't have to do the bills. He did nothing. I will file when I am divorced, and then he can go figure it out himself, because I'm not doing it for him too. Hell no. Hell no. So he can get scotch-free. Fudge that. Fudge that. Oh yeah, I'm keeping everything. All the pictures. I have hundreds. Like, I wish I didn't have it all on my phone. I have hundreds of pictures of him, the bills, everything. Literally everything. It's just ridiculous. But I'm not filing for Chapter 11 until I'm divorced. Heck no. I am away from him, Turner. I am away. But yeah, I'm like, I'm not taking care of him. I've already have had to do everything. See, I'll have to ask about that, Charlie. Yeah, because breakfast and lunch already. But I've never gotten like little packages home. Everyone qualifies for free lunch here. Oh, thank you for the hard drama talk. Divorce. I'm like, you divorce me. You pay for it. Why? And then you have to do the mental gymnastics to fill out all the paperwork. I'm like, why do I have to constantly do everything? Why is it always my responsibility to do everything? You're a grown-ass man. You're not a little boy. You do something. Jody, thank you for the rose. Oh, I'm sure he knows. I know he knows what state I am in. He's not stupid. He's not stupid. He knows what state I'm in. Free food bank. Oh, yes, I know. So I know where one of the food banks are. I actually used to have to, in my direct the people that I support to that food bank. But unfortunately, they don't have much. It's very, very underfunded. Very, very underfunded. So it's just, I don't know. Now I'm like on edge today. I was doing good I get my little Coke, because I have my little change that I get it with. That's my little treat that I get because I got my little change cup. Do I have children together? Yes, we do. We have kids together. But yeah, so it's just, I don't know. It's just frustrating. This whole thing is frustrating. I'm just angry. Every day, every week for free. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. I was actually going to call around to see if they had anything for this week, because I'm like, I don't want to overdraft my bank account, so our joint account where his name got taken off, our joint account is completely overdraft by who's responsible for that, because he took his name off. Me. It's disgusting. Like, Oh, it makes me angry. Find a Mormon church. They have their own food banks where you can shop. Oh, I'll have to look into that. I don't know if we have many Mormon churches around here. Did not. He wanted to, but then he stopped asking about it. So I think it was almost like a facade that he said that he wanted to adopt her, but it makes me angry. It makes me so angry and upset. This goes to court and stuff or whatever. He's going to try to fight me for my son. And I'm so scared. Because he needs me. And I'm so scared that he's going to win. Like, I'm so scared. Because my little boy, he's such a good boy. And it scares me. Yeah, my son is his. Yeah, my son is his. And he's a good boy, but I'm the one that's always been his emotional support, his school support, you know. I know. One less headache, one less headache. It's just, it's still, I'm scared. I don't want my son, I know how he is. That's like my biggest fear, that he's gonna run off with my son. I don't trust him. He's gotta look like that good dad. He's gotta look like a good dad. I don't even know how he would even be able to afford to see his kid. And that's the thing. I would probably have to move to where he's at, because I would want to be close by. If we had 50-50, I would want to be close by to him if something were to happen. Because he needs me. And that's the thing, though. Everyone already thinks I'm not, though, because he smeared my name. He smeared my, and people believed him. His whole family didn't even talk to us, because they believed the lies. They believed that I was mentally unstable and he was taking care of the kids. No one believed me at all. I was doing everything alone. Literally everything alone. It hurts. We have, a safe word. We have a safe word that we scream if something were to happen, and they know where to go and not to go off with him. But I go, if something happens to mom, like dad does something to mom, don't try to fight back, okay? I go, don't try to fight back, okay? You don't try to protect mommy, because you're not gonna be able to. So I say, if something like that were to happen, just in case, if something like that were to happen, okay? I don't want nothing happening to you. It's like my biggest fear. And your son asks you to never go back. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, he tells mommy never to go back. But if dad, that's one thing I worry though. If he shows up or something, and he hurts me, I've hurts mommy. Don't try to protect me. No, he's living in a barracks room. He was, when I had the MPO, because he couldn't be in the house, he was staying with a girlfriend and a friend. Crying, it doesn't mean crying. To me, doesn't show weakness. And anytime I've seen anyone cry, I don't feel like they're weak when they cry. So I had to move. I had to flee. It's more than just I had to flee domestic violence. I fled with the kids, and I had a restraining order and stuff where I could. Da, da, da. If you need a friend, reach out. Good people we know. Oh, thank you, Drama Talk. I'll reach out if I ever need anything. I appreciate your support. Supposedly Shannon, he's in the barracks, but he's probably with a girlfriend in the town nearby, because he can't supposedly leave. He can't supposedly leave the state of Georgia, even though he did last time, and yet they still trust him. He's going to therapy. He's following through and going to work. I'm like, he was going to work and going to therapy when he was doing what he was doing behind my back and to me physically. And yet he was doing all that, and he still fled. Make it make sense. I have an order of protection, and I have a military protection order. That's the thing. I wish I could show confidence to my husband. That man knows he's gonna win. in any way. And I hate putting that energy in the air. I just don't trust him. That man is a sociopath. He's crazy. He's literally crazy, and everyone is believing him. Like, we have orders of protection. It covers all of us. No, he's a diagnosed sociopath. The investigators diagnosed him with sociopathy, or ASPD, but they think he's a sociopath. The support or the court system, like when I was trying to get help with my daughter, for instance, at the time her biological father could pay more in child support. And I'm like, was struggling, working 3 jobs, going to school full time, plus doing the Army Reserves. And they're like, oh yeah, they were pretty much his side. Oh, $200 is enough for his income. I do. I write down everything. I have screenshots of everything. And this is the tricky thing too. Like, he would never say anything in text or phone calls. So it's not like I have, proof of certain things, because I don't, like, a lot of, like, the abuse, for instance, happened behind closed doors. So it's hard. Yeah, so it's hard. I don't want legal help. I want legal. So I did talk to. So this is the thing with legal aid. But I'm not confident, because she's like, oh, your case is really, really complicated. And it makes it more complicated that he's in Georgia. And I just, at that time, I'm like, I talked to her a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I don't feel like she can represent me well, because Jody, I have talked to a few of the ladies of the night. I have talked to, some of the people that he made videos with. He told the people, he never said anything about being married to the people he made videos with. The ladies of the night, he said that I was dead. That our children were dead, and he was looking for he craved attention, a womanly, have it in text messages, and I saved them. But then my lawyer was like, oh, don't send that to investigators, because then it makes it look like you were digging. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm digging. I'm protecting myself. Legally, health-wise, safety-wise. Of course I'm going to dig. If no one else is going to dig and fight for me, I'm going to fight for my freaking self. But yeah, so the girlfriend thought I was dead. He told everyone I was dead. He tells everyone at work that I'm psychotic, that he had to do everything, even though my whole family has been around him and knows that I do everything. We're around him the most. And they've always called him out on his bull crap. Always. So it's like, I don't know any of the other girlfriends. Oh yeah, I've got text messages. I've talked to a lot of the women that he made videos with, or the 2 guys that I talked to were both nasty. They were like, oh, you sound so bitter. I'm like, no, you were just sharing bodily fluids with my husband, and you were doing these things with my husband, And then, what was I going to say? And then I talked to that Missy Deep, that 500-pound woman. She actually has a TikTok on here. And I talked to her, and she was rude. Like, rude. I'm like, I just want to know. I don't care. I don't want your money. I don't want to start drama. I just want to know what he said. Yeah, but she was rude. She was rude, because I have approached these people nicely. I'm like, I don't care what you do for a living, because I don't. I really don't. That's your choice. If that's what you want to do, that's your choice. She's a star, an adult film star. How? I don't know. She's kind of freaky looking, but whatever. Just seeing what my husband slept with, it doesn't shock me. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, so that Missy Deep, she is a star. Yeah. And I have a picture of her and him on here too. But yeah, I'm the angry one. So like that's it she is a character. She is a character. Very interesting. But now I want to know who that woman was that was fighting with me today. Now it's going to drive me insane. Like, that's really irking me because I'm wondering if it's like a girlfriend or something. It's irking me now because now I want to know if this person knows my husband. Because he talks shit about me all the time because he's got to look like the victim. But now I want to know who it is. Now I want to know. Oh, thank you for the heart, me, Jody. But yeah, so it's been a crap show. Literally a crap show. I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely just and that's the thing. I don't come on here. I don't make these TikToks to defame him, to belittle him, to pick on him, to slander him. I'm just trying to tell my truth, my side of the story. I'm just trying to be who I am and, just show this can happen to anybody. Because I know this is not going to stop. Even with the divorce, I know at times I think that, he's going to divorce me and then just, we're never going to hear from him again. So I guess that would be a good thing. But I don't think, I have a feeling he's going to not help with the kids. Don't take offense. Yeah, I will continue to tell my truth. That's the thing. And I try to make people understand too that I'm not going to come on here to tell the wrong things or elaborate or not elaborate, but like overstretch the truth or embellish the truth. I'm going to tell it factually how it is. I try not to even speculate because speculating can be defamation, so I try not to even speculate because I know nothing about my husband, nothing at all. I just want it to end. I want this nightmare to freaking end. Like I'm not, I wasn't mentally ill during this whole thing, but now I sure am. He's tormented me enough where I'm trying not to cry because it's so exhausting. Because you didn't do anything wrong. Like, I didn't do anything wrong to this man to deserve anything like this. And it breaks me, and it's breaking me every single day. It's just frustrating. I'm so angry. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm angry. My anger comes out in tears. I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm scared. It just makes me upset. I want it to end. I want this whole nightmare to end, and I don't think it's gonna end. I think this is gonna happen. I like to try to be positive, but I have a feeling this is how my whole life is going to be like. I don't even think he'll ever. Sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe he'll just ignore us for the rest of his life because that's what he wants. Like, he only kept me around to be his cover. He only kept me around to be his cover. That's all I was to him. He didn't love me. This wasn't love. You don't do this to someone that you love. And especially to this extent when all you did was try to help them. You don't do this to your kids if you love them. You sure as hell don't do this to your kids. You don't. So if people are defending him, like that weirdo today, which I want to know who that freaking woman was. It's going to drive me insane. It just makes me angry. Oh, I'm just going off there. Dana, there was this person earlier who was very suspicious. She was going in here, she was saying that you were angry your entire marriage. you talk bad about the kids, or you talk bad about their dad to your kids, and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I have never done that. So who is this woman? Because especially when she goes, oh, you were angry your entire marriage. Like, who, like, if you're saying that, that means you're talking to someone. Like my husband. I'm starting to, like, maybe a girlfriend or a family member, because I'm like, I've never talked ill about my husband. I even had my son come in here. I'm like, buddy, have I ever said anything bad about dad? No. He goes, dad's a weirdo. I'm like, I don't have to tell the kids anything. They've made their own assumption. I didn't. I should have looked. I wonder if I could still scroll up and find her name, or does it remove the name? Let me see. I can't even go back that far. It was like Lucy Lou something. I should have clicked on it. Exactly. They know. And then this lady came in full swinging. Oh, your kids are going to be whiny just like you. They're like, oh, here she is whining again for hours on here. Their kids are going to be just as whiny. I'm like, so you've been watching me for hours? And then, not to mention, I'm like, my kids aren't whiny. And it sounds like something like my husband would say, the whiny. Or something his family would say. I don't trust no one. They're all nuts. I don't trust no one. Don't trust anybody. Oh yeah. No, this one was worse. Like she made me so angry because I had a feeling it was either a girlfriend or his aunt or something. I'm trying to remember. I just know she had 2 flowers. It was like Lucy Lou, Lou, but I think there was numbers at the end. I'm trying to remember what her profile picture looked like. Was it white? I think there was white in the profile picture. I can't remember. Oh, actually, I can go into my blocked list, can't I? Maybe I should message this person. I wonder if I could go to my... Hold on, let me see. Can I go... Settings. Maybe I can... Oh, blocked accounts. Let's see, or maybe I can look it up. Oh, Lucy, it says FDT. I'm going to unblock them because I want to figure out who this is. It says FDT in her profile. Let me see if I can get... It has no bio. Where can I... Oh, I can't screen. So it's Lacy Lou, LACYLOU, with 2 Hawaiian flowers, and it says Lacy Lou 79, and the picture is black with FDT. I don't know what that means. I unblocked him because now I kind of want to know who that was. Now I want to know who this person is. I want to mess him. I want to message. I might. Oh, really? I want to figure out who. I might message them. Lacy Lou. Maybe I can even Google that name, Lacy Lou. 1979. Clearly born in 1979, because usually with numbers, it's usually the birthday. So it's probably someone that was born in 1970. Aunts, I think, were born at the end. I'm going to message them, and then they can save that and send it to court if that's one of his girlfriends. What the heck? That was creepy, though. She really was peeing me off because this person knows nothing about me. Not like anyone does, because they only hear what my husband says, and I never got to defend myself, ever. I never got to defend myself because I had no idea he was talking crap about me. But now I want to do a Google search to see if I can find who this person is. What does FDT mean? Does anyone know what FDT means? FDT. I'm just trying to think. See, when you're like, this is one thing I have learned about finding out about my husband's double life, is digging deep. So you have to kind of thinking like, what does FDT mean? And then you kind of break that down, figure out what FDT means, break it down some more. Okay, maybe it means something from a certain area. Look it up more. Then, you look at different, like the Lacey Lou. Maybe that's a screen name or, whatever the real name. 79, usually numbers are always representing their birthdays. So I've done things like that to kind of figure out like my husband's stuff. Like you have to really like the things that they were saying, you have to kind of dig deeper. But I'm gonna message that person. I'm gonna message them because I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I want to know who it is. I want to know who that person is because it was disgusting. Like, I would literally have my son, like I just did. I had my son in here, and I was asking him questions. Hey, did I ever talk crap about Dad? No. He'll answer truthfully. He has one. He's got autism. Autism. Oh, you can't find her. So it's like it has F. Let me see if I. It says FDT and then Lacey LAC. Let me see if it's still in my blocked. Now I'm interested. Settings. Let me see. Blocked accounts. Oh no, she's not on there anymore because now I want to. Maybe she deleted it. I'm gonna look her up after. I want to look her up because now I'm wondering if it's a family member or a girlfriend. Because the 79 keeps. Because I swear his aunt was born at the end of the 70s, early 80s. And then I'm trying, like, he likes older women. And that would kind of fall into the age group that he likes women at. Or maybe it's someone he made a video with. I'm telling you, I'm going to find this person. I'm going to find her. I'm telling you now, people need to be careful. I can find anybody. Believe me, the things that I have found about my husband with barely any information, the FBI should hire me. When I tell you the things that I have found out, the FBI should hire me. Prob in here under a different name now. Oh yeah, hey Lacey, are you my husband? Are you my husband's girlfriend? Because if so, your husband or your girlfriend or whatever he is to you, your boyfriend is lying to you. Lying. And if that's your nephew, if you're one of his aunts, he's lying to you. Did you ever live in the house with us? Were you ever around us as a family? No, Lacey Lou. How do I find things? I read between the lines, and I'm going to find this woman. I'm telling you now, I bet you she uses that screen name for other things, and I'm going to find it. You've been warned, Lacey Lou, if you're in here. I'm telling you now, I'm going to find you. I found all my husband's girlfriends. I'm going to find you too. You best believe I'm going to find you because I'm extra stealthy. I will find you. And I hope that scares you because guess what? One thing that Mama Bear will always do is protect her own. So mess with me and mess with my babies, guess what? You're going to have a wrath coming for you. That's all I can say. And that's not a threat. That's a promise, Lacey Lou. I know I should be on a crime show. I feel bad if she's with him too. He smells like crap. He doesn't wipe his ass. When he shits, he leaves splatters all over the back seat of the toilet. He smells like butt because he gets it up the butt. I know I should be a PI. I should be a PI. I would be so good at it because I have found out things for friends. I have found out things for me. Oh, he's gross. Even the kids say he smells like poop. And I didn't even say that. I'm like, did Dad really smell like that? Yes, Mom. He stunk up the couch. That's what the kid, the adult. Okay, so Gianna, this is what I've always learned, and I've learned with my husband. You have to think back of things that maybe seem insignificant at the time, or like that made you kind of like, hmm. That's how I learned how to dig deeper, finding things like I wouldn't have known about that Aaron, his corn name, if he didn't have that slip up that he said his name was Aaron. Mimi, you missed it, twin Mimi. There was a psycho in here. And I think it's either my husband, a husband's girlfriend, or a family member. It was nuts. You missed it. It was nuts. I went off, but I was crying because I was so upset. Because they were talking about my yeah, but what I do, Gianna, is I read between the lines. I look back at things that my husband has said. I'm like, this is all making sense now. I know I'm gonna try to find her later twin Mimi. I'm gonna probably message her or I'm gonna try to find her online. She messed with the wrong person. Oh yeah. Oh, that's why I flipped out. She's like, "Oh, your kids are going to be whiny just like you. You are knows my husband that's dating my husband or is a family member because it sounds a little too personal." And then or something like my husband would say. And then they said that I talk crap about my husband to the kids, and I don't. And I even had my son come in here. I'm like, has mommy ever said anything bad about daddy? No, dad's just weird. I don't have to say anything bad about them. They form their own opinions. Yeah, that's how I figured. Yeah, that's what you have to do, Gianna. Like, you just keep reading between the lines, going through statements, credit card statements, bank statements. It's as silly as it seems. Maybe sometimes mileage in the car, because then you can kind of figure out if they're actually going home and not. Yeah, I don't think it's someone who works with him, Shannon, because he doesn't work with many women, and that was too feminine, and she talked too feminine. They don't. He probably thinks I talk crap about him all the time to the kids, and I don't. I don't have the energy to talk. And not to mention they don't need to be dealing with adult things. They didn't choose this. I didn't choose this. They don't need to deal with that. They can form their own opinions. If they want to, have relationships with dad, fine. I'll let them safely. That's fine. That's dad. But I'm going to keep them safe and do it in a safe way. But am I going to talk crap about their dad to them? No, it's not my place. They can form their own opinions. If they love, and I've even told this to the kids, I go, if you love your daddy, it's okay. You can love your daddy. You don't have to be mad at daddy just because he's hurt mommy. And you don't have to do this just because daddy. You can miss daddy. You can be angry at daddy. You can be sad with daddy. It's all okay. And remember, right now, daddy is sick and he's making poor decisions. And sometimes when, people are sick, we have to, walk away for a little bit while they get help. And sometimes some people don't get the help that they need and they stay sick. So that's how I try to tell the kids what's going on with dad. But have I ever been like, oh, look at your dad's a piece of crap or this and that? No, that's not who I am as a person. That's not even who I am as a woman. Even my daughter's father, I have never talked crap. I have never once said anything bad about him. I don't. That's not who I am. Thank you, blessings. They can formulate their own views on their dad. That's not my job. It's not my job. They will see who he is. Like I saw who my dad was. That's not for me to put in a little birdie in their ear. I'm never going to do parental alienation. That's not the type of woman that I am. And that's not the person that I am. I believe my husband is sick. 100%. He's clearly dealing with a lot of mental health issues. Clearly. Exactly, twin Mimi. And they're older. They're 10 and 14. My son, his IQ is so high he could be in Mensa. He is very, very smart. He's got 141 IQ. He's gifted. He's not stupid. He's very emotionally intelligent. My daughter is extremely emotionally intelligent. They get that from me. But it's just like oh my God. It's like it was such an insult that that person came in and they had no idea what they were talking about. And then my blood started boiling when they were talking about my kids and thinking that they're getting, a little birdie in their ear. And I went off. I went off because that's one thing. You can talk about me all day. You can say I'm batshit crazy. You can say this and that. But the moment you talk about my kids, I will freak out on you. I don't even care if I get banned on here. I get to the point where if you're saying stuff to my kids, I'm going to chew you out and I'm going to show you angry because you do not talk about my kids and you don't talk to my kids and say nasty things. Heck no. One thing I'm going to do for the rest of my entire life is protect my kids. I will protect them to the day I die. I don't care. They're my kids, if and that's the thing. And with protecting your kids too, is also not talking bad about the other parent. That is also a form of protection. So for that woman to come in here to say that crap is disgusting because she knows nothing about me. Not a thing about me. And she can come continue to chew me out. I don't care. And if she's in here, Lacey Lou, please come at me again. I would love to speak woman to woman. No, not really, Shannon. They don't. They don't at all. I've been trying to reach out to his mom. She talks to me once in a blue moon. I try to send pictures, but not really. They don't do video calls. No one, and none of them ever talk to us. I think his dad's side of the family's protecting my husband. So I don't think we'd ever hear from them again. No one's ever reached out to ask about Marcus. No one's ever reached out for any of that. Exactly, Twin Mimi, and that's what you do. I that's not my job to talk. Exactly. This person was coming in here. Oh, Shannon, so this was the first year his mom and dad sent the kids stuff to buy Christmas presents. But my husband has isolated us from his family. He told his family that I was, crazy. So they didn't want to talk to me. And then he in this weird phone call in April, he called his mom saying, "You made me choose between my family and my blood family," which made no sense because he's living in his own little Delulu land. Yeah, so it was just very weird. Very, very weird. I have no idea. This person was literally protecting him. Hey, Spuddy, we're going to do the house soon. Oh. Give me like 15 more minutes and we'll do it. Right. Okay, let's make it for the record. Does Mommy ever talk crap about Dad to you?
No, I ask him.
Because people want to know. Have I ever talked crap about Dad to you?
No.
No. Does Mommy still want you to love Daddy?
Yeah, you say I can have my own opinion.
That's right. What else do I say? Like that I want you to still, even though it's hard, it's okay to still love Daddy?
Yeah, you do say that.
See? That's for you, Lucy Lou. Who?
I don't know why, but
it's because this lady came in I think it's either one of your aunts or it was this maybe Dad's girlfriend or something. Dad's girlfriend as he's married. Real character right there. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Yeah, that's the thing. It's sad. I should have, at the moment when I was fighting with that woman, I should have brought him in. I'd be like, what does Mommy say about him? Marcus, put that back.
Never.
No, come on, don't. I want to try that out. No, take that off because it gets naughty.
Fine.
I gotta fiddle with it.
I was too good for it anyway.
He's 10. Don't you have the other wig?
I need it. I gotta get it.
Oh my gosh, you're so silly. Oh yeah, I blocked him, but now I'm like I unblocked him because I kind of want to message that person because I want to figure out who it is. I want to see if it's his girlfriend or something. Now I'm curious. Curiosity's gonna kill the cat one of these days. I want to figure out who that woman was. I want to figure out who she was, and I'm gonna figure it out. I will figure it out. It was, when I tell you it was too personal, it was too personal. Because they go, you were, this is how I think it's like, because it sounds like something my husband would say. They said, you were angry your entire marriage. I've never talked about our entire marriage. So why would they say I was angry our entire marriage? I've never once talked bad. I don't know. I think it was a person that he knows, like family or something. I don't know. It was too fishy. It was too fishy, but I will find them. I always do. Maybe she has me blocked because now she's in here. We have one together, but he had a stepdaughter, my daughter, and he's been in her life since she was 1. So we have 2 kids. He always considered, because he have you started wrapping your? Oh, it's all done. I what did? Okay, no, not on the live. Can't talk about those playthings. So my wrapping has been done for a while. I didn't buy many presents. I don't, Jody, I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I look at her. Maybe he once felt those things. Wait, have you not wrapped your presents yet? I didn't buy that many this year. I couldn't afford it. Oh, I would. You literally, Twin Mimi, if I was close to you, I'd be like, sign me up. I'll come wrap presents. I love wrapping presents. I didn't have many this year to wrap because, you know, life of being impoverished. But my mom, like, that whole Christmas tree is from his family. They sent $300. I think was kind of out of pity. It was very nice of them, though. I know my mom said she usually works 12 hours, 3-4 days straight at the hospital. And she's like, I have to get this done because I'm going to be working on Christmas and I don't have time. So she goes, I spent my whole day off trying to wrap all these presents. I'm like, Ma, you didn't have to buy, all these presents. And she goes, I just wanted the kids to have a good Christmas this year. And that's a sad thing. I look back, it's like my husband would never get me like Mother's Day presents and stuff. And guess who did? My mom. And she would write, oh, from your husband. Like I was in the hospital on one Valentine's Day because I was having a lupus flare. And I remember I got these beautiful flowers and it said, Happy Valentine's Day from your loving husband, Jordan. And I called my husband, because I was like really sick. I'm like, honey, I thank you so much for the flowers. I go, they're so beautiful. And he goes, what flowers? I go, the flowers that you sent me to the hospital. Goes, I don't even know what floor or room that you're in. Why would I send you flowers? I'm like, who sent me these flowers then? And then it was like, oh, and my mom was like, I sent you them because I knew Jordan wouldn't send you any. Like my mom and stuff would do stuff like that because they knew he wouldn't send me anything or do anything for my birthday. Like they would send me gift cards and stuff to go out to eat on my birthday or for Christmas or, to get myself some clothes or something. And he would never buy me anything. I know gifts aren't everything, but just being thoughtful, My daughter's a geriatric nurse with 72. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. What did you guys make for gifts? Like, I feel like mittens. Like, I wish I could crochet or something. I would make mittens to, like, the people in the nursing homes and stuff. I have not wrapped mine yet. Oh, my God. Get on it, Jody. Christmas is ticking away. It is sad. I look back and I'm like, and I go, and like, he'd never filled my stocking. I'd always have his stocking filled. And my kids would be like, Mom, why is your stocking empty? I'm like, I don't know. Ask Dad. I'd be the only one without a filled stocking or a present under the tree from my husband. I picked out all the kids' presents. He never helped me shop or anything. Oh, that's so cute, Twin Mimi. They're going to love that. It's so nice getting involved and being able to do those things. especially for the community. I was working at my last job, but I wanted, because these people lived in state homes, and I wanted them to have a good Christmas, like a Christmas party. So I spent, I know it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but when you don't have any, I spent like $100 on stuff to make sure they had a good Christmas party. I'm not even there to, I didn't even get to see the final project, but I spent hours. See the end. He is, Dana, he's very selfish. He even told me he's selfish. What are you looking for, buddy?
I can't find that red wig.
I think I accidentally got rid of, I remember I got rid of one wig.
Wait, what?
I think it was the matted one we used to put on your dad.
No, that was in my costume bin.
That one's in the, wear the matted one and brush it.
No, it's like it's all knotted.
You could just look like, I don't know, a messy guy, a rocker.
I'm supposed.
It's crazy. Long, and then assemble them in December. Oh, that's so. See, I like that you guys are doing that for your community. I want to do things like that. I need to learn. Like, I usually paint, but canvas is so expensive. I'd paint something so they all can have something. But the canvas is so expensive. But I love to paint. I would love to do that, or learn how to knit hats and mittens or socks or something. Oh, that's so sweet. See, I worked as a CNA in high school. I was in a CNA program, and I did, like, they would call them our little rotations. This was when I was in high school. It was a program that they had for kids getting into, like, the workforce and stuff, but I was interested in doing it because I wanted to get into medicine, and I just kind of wanted to put my foot in the door. But I loved all the residents, and I kind of grew up, like, with the older generation, because my mom, she was a social worker for a time, and she had her master's in geriatric healthcare management, and when she would work at her nursing homes and stuff, we would often tag along with her, and when we were little kids, and sit with the residents at lunch, and I'd hang out with the residents, and they would love it because I would go visit them. We would read stories together, and I just miss those days. And I think that's where I learned a lot of my That is so sweet, twin Mimi. I love that. I love the geriatric population. I love it. Like, if I went to nursing school, I would probably, like, even though there's not many jobs and they're not well paying, especially, well, more so in my area, there's not many nursing homes. A lot of them are closing down in my area. I would love to work with the geriatric population. I'm trying to get into a CNA program, so I didn't finish mine because I needed chemistry to get accepted into this one school I was trying to get into. So I had to drop it so I can take a chemistry class in high school. But I would love to do it just to, I'd love to be at the nursing home my grandma's at so I can check in on her. Oh, thank you, Dana. You don't have to buy me canvases, but wouldn't it be so fun though? Like, it would take me a long time. I'd have to figure out how many residents and stuff are there, but I love to. Actually, have I shown you guys? Let me see. I don't know if I've shown some of you guys. I might have shown some of you. Oh, thank you, Jody. Yeah, it doesn't pay. Like, I don't know how much they get paid in this area, but I like to paint. I'm not a very good painter, but I painted these, like, when I found out about my husband's affair. I called it Trauma Bond. And then I do, like, I'll do more, like, cutesy stuff. I'll show you. It's in my laundry room. I'll show you. I do more, like, cutesy, like, Halloween stuff. Every single day I did one when I was, and then I did this one. I did these, like, all when, no, this one was the Trauma Bond one. I did this. It's more for therapeutic, and this, I'm not very good at painting, but it's just, for me, it's like therapy. I haven't done it in a while, and I'm just going to paint my sister something. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. I was going to paint my sister and my mom something for Christmas, but I just haven't had the time. Well, I have the time, but I just haven't had beard. Like, I just want to lay around. Do you have, like, a free site in your area on Facebook? I think so. I don't really go on Facebook often. I should just see if people have like canvases and paint. I have a lot of paint. When my husband, excuse me, was guilt tripping, he got me a lot of art supplies for Mother's Day, even though that was the worst day of my life that day. Oh, thank you, Jody. I appreciate it. I know I should ask that. I had this palette when my mom had insulation delivered for the attic. There's a palette left in my garage, and I kind of want to paint it as like a project or something. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, thank you, Becca. It's a very nice outlet. That's one thing I like to do. Just to, I sometimes what I do, even if I'm doing like a cutesy picture, because I love doing like Halloween paintings and stuff, I will put down an emotion that I'm in. I wrote grieving on the canvas, and then you paint it, and then that emotion for that day is supposed to stay in that painting. I know you are, Sophie. I know, Bubby. That's one thing I can't do is draw. My kids are actually really good at drawing, but I'm not very good at drawing. It's fun. It's relaxing. Oh, it's already 6 o'clock. Guys, I'm sorry to cut it short, even though I've been on here forever. I told my son that we're gonna go do our gingerbread house, and I keep saying that I'm gonna do it. That's how I can't draw a stick. Like I can paint a little better than I can draw. I can't draw at all. But I hope you guys have a good night. Maybe I'll come again on later. I don't know. But I hope you guys have a good night and you guys take care. And thank you for your support during my crisis tonight. Bye, guys. Yes, you can hear it. You can add me, Jody. Bye, guys.